Yo, I'm the 2K MC, and right now I've got all the details for the upcoming events in the neighborhood. First up, it's Boot Camp. This event is limited to my players with a 75 overall rating or lower, and it is the place to get your basic training in. This weekend, you'll have 4 chances to participate. On Wednesday, make your way over to the cages, because all games will be worth double rep. And for more weekend fun, check out Rush 3v3. Win 4 games in a row for a chance to win exclusive Rush gear, VC, and more. The neighborhood has a lot going on, so make sure you get out and participate.
A nighttime activity on Ocean Drive here in Miami. As seen from the air, plenty going on down there. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We're excited to have with us 2-time NBA scoring champion, Shaquille O'Neal.
Hey, Kevin.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Greg, you got some of that when I was scoring champ? Huh?
Oh, man.
Got some of those battles?
I always tell a story. We were playing the Lakers in the conference finals. I was with the Blazers, and Shaq had the ball. You know, like big fellas down there, so you got to go down and try to swipe the ball from him. So I go down, and I swipe as hard as I can, right, to try to knock the ball. He doesn't even feel it. I pop my shoulder out of place.
Oh, no.
True story. And so I didn't want anybody to know I was hurt. So I just, like, signaled to the coach, hey, you know, I'm going to come out for a minute. I got to go to the bathroom. I ran in the hall. Man, I ran in the hall. I was crying like a baby. Oh. True story, man. Big fella, he's strong.
D.A., take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history, said, it's a warrior's mentality, being part of something bigger than yourself and sacrificing for your brother. You have to be committed mentally or your body will never follow. It's demanding on and off the floor. Kevin?
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. Shaq, you were such a prolific scorer back in the day. Right now, if you needed just one bucket to seal a game, win a game, who would you want taking that shot?
Well, that has to be my favorite player, Steph Curry. If he's on the injury list, I'm going to have to go with James Harden. Younger Steph Curry beat Trae Young. Luka Doncic is right after Trae Young. Russell Westbrook is pretty good. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Mr. Kevin Durant.
I was just
I'm
about
sorry,
to say,
Mr. Kevin Durant. I apologize.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Dimes. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. And for the Heat, Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Dragic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in the 2 guard. Here's Hero. From outside, off the mark. Here's Sullivan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Dragic. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. He gets that one.
Beasting inside. Adebayo can bully you. And he's also added some finesse.
Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Love. Buries it from about 10 feet away. And here are the Heat now. Dragic the pass to Butler. Now here's Dragic. D right on him. Butler no good. Here's Dimes, defended by Crowder. Sullivan scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Can't connect from short range. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Garland, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Now the pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in. Shaq, having played for 19 years, you went head-to-head with some of the all-time greats. Who stands out as the toughest opponent you ever faced on the floor?
Let me see Alonzo Mourning for my first couple years. Then I made it to the big times. It would be Akeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, David Robinson when I got to the West Coast. And there was a gentleman by the name of Yao Ming. And for guards and wingmen, let's see, Jordan, LeBron, Allen Iverson, Greg Anthony, Plastic Man, Stacey Altman. And
Wayback Machine.
You got to throw Larry Johnson in there next to it.
So a UNLV taste to
Yes,
it.
I do.
Some of these incredible names you just rattled off. And it's Drummond missing. Miami trailing. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
They double him with Butler. Sullivan, the pass to Osman. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He'd have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Dragic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Hero.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Dragic with the rebound. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Dragic looking it over. Wide open look. The shot that time not on target. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
And drafted out of Kentucky with the 14th pick back in 17. Stardom really wasn't predicted for Bam, but Shaq, a star, he's becoming.
You know, with a name like Bam, you expect a banger. You know, he actually surprised me with his skill level. I didn't know he was that good. You know, passing, has a soft touch. He's really become a foundational piece.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight. And that one falls for Love.
Kevin Love was an all-around superstar in high school, in college, and for the Timberwolves, but willing to take a step back and play a specific role to win a championship.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Cleveland. They're in the upper part of the conference records right now, in 5th place. And checking out Miami, a half game back.
And seeing where the Cavaliers are, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
More than comfortable. They look dangerous. This isn't a team that's going away anytime soon. Trust me on that.
And Drummond throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Dragic following the score by Cleveland. Well, Shaq, when you talk with NBA historians, guys that coached against you, former referees, they all say you were the most difficult player to call games for, to referee. This was because there was so much contact back then both ways.
Well, listen, I understand it's hard to find a balance. I don't want to disrespect the referees. They're a vital part of this game. They do a wonderful job. Some say I got away with too much, and others say I got hacked every play.
We did get hacked at every play.
I know, but I don't like to complain.
I think you did get hacked. In all fairness, you did. Well, first of all, you had to hit Shaq harder. You couldn't foul him the way or bump him the way you bump a normal player. You'd end up getting hurt more. But he also got away with it. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now here's Butler. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Pelicans.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Jimmy Butler. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. Okoro, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Porter subbed in for Garland.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Nance. Down low. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Olynyk.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws the foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw, no good. Jack, we know you were born in New Jersey, but moved around a lot growing up. What effect did that have, seeing so much of the world at such a young age?
I think seeing the world gives you perspective. I think it's gets you to the point where you could experience different points of view. I've always said that I had the Karate Kid sort of life. I can relate to all people.
I like that. That's a good comparison. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by 11. Sullivan. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Now, here's Nunn. 17 points for him last game against New Orleans. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Cleveland leading by 11. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, I mean, 8 of 10 here in the first quarter.
Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. The feed now to Iguodala. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint, here's Thompson. And he drops it in from the low post.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now, here's Nunn. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Nunn. They trail by 14, and they pick up 2.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Okoro kicks to Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Nice shot by Thompson.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Robinson finds Adebayo. And here is Iguodala. And Okoro pulls it down.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And it's good, 2 points. 20 points for Dimes.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Well, Jimmy Butler seems to be in the prime of his career. Shaq, I know you love the passion with which he approaches the game.
Yes, he does not cheat you with his effort at either end of the court, offensively and defensively. And listen, at times, look, he's rubbed the teammates the wrong way, but he's all about winning. You got to love his approach.
And you could argue, honestly, when you're competing for championships, you should rub a teammate the wrong way from time to time. It's about holding guys accountable.
1:43 left to play in the first. Now, Nunn. And Olynyk kicks to Robinson. It's stolen. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Here's Iguodala. Larry Nance making his last shot. Adebayo passes to Nunn. Now here's Iguodala to stop the run. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Iguodala's got 5.
Andre getting the offensive juices flowing. Just a confident player who likes taking those type of shots.
Passes it to Okoro.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Robinson kicks to Nunn. Iguodala up top. Back to Nunn. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set, so the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
Nunn with it. Inside, here's Adebayo. Unable to get that one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And so it's Cleveland taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Nunn. Larry Nance making his last shot. And here is Olynyk. Last time out, he had 14 points. Clock at 6. And the pass to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. That one doesn't go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Shaq, every all-time great grows up admiring, emulating those who came before him. Talk about some of those kind of players, your idols, some of the players who made an impact on you.
The first day my father gave me a basketball, he said, son, I know you're going to be big. I want you to memorize 3 names. And he quizzed me on these names: Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I had no idea who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was. Knew who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. Then he said, you get good grades, son, I'll take you to watch the one and only Dr. J. So he was my hero. So thank you, Dad.
Dr. J. And so here is Miami following the score by Cleveland. Robinson passes to Nunn. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Cavaliers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To the middle. And then slams it in.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to, helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
I go out and I do what I want to on the run.
And a new group in for the Heat. Crowder, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Then for the Cavaliers, Love checked in for Tristan Thompson. Osman comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Kevin Porter. Here's Windler. They get it back. Love. Crowder with the steal. And it's Butler missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Cleveland moving it around. Windler, the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. Here's Garland. Rebound by Butler.
And Shaq, your kids are getting to the age where they're on everyone's radar as prospects. Talk about the role that you play in that process.
I tell them that I can help them through recruitment so they make informed decisions. But, you know, ultimately the choices are their own. I told them that, yes, I am your father, but when we talk about certain things, I'm not your father, I am your advisor.
And how has it gone so far? Like in the very first parts of you going through this process, how's that gone?
Well, I like to live the deja vu process. You know, the same thing that my father did for me. I do the same thing for my kids. I just tell them, hey, you make the decision, and I'll either tell you it's a good decision, it's a bad decision, but I'll have to ultimately, you know, respect what you say. So I just try to stay out of the way.
That's great honesty. Here's Garland. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Goes back up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jay Crowder, blue-collar combo forward, finds ways to outwork you.
The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
A well-rounded player on both ends. You can count on Jay Crowder night in and night out, and you see the value he provides for this team.
Now here's Nance. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Hero. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Just 3 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. And again, it's the Heat missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And there it is for him. Nance has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the inside. Love kicks to Nance. Back to Love. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Hero. The dish to Butler. Outside Dragic. No good on the triple.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Cavaliers, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
And the first one drops. Drummond's checked in for Kevin Love. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Dragic. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Hero. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On up the court. Yep, that one goes.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like. Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And the shot goes in. Osman's got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Miami's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Passes it to Olynyk. Here's Hero. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the basket is good. He's got 14.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Butler. Dragic with it. Garland picks him up. Dragic the pass to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Fires it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Nance trying to break loose. Garland with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Butler. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Basket counts.
And this is why Butler is an efficient offensive player. Takes smart shots within the offensive game plan.
Here's Garland. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Butler. And Dragic has it in the corner.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
To the paint, here's Garland. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there. I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And it's Drummond with the jam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. The Heat shooting around 41% on the night. Dragic dishes to Olynyk. Outside Butler. And there's the pass to Dragic. Just 5 to shoot.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. To the left side wing. Here's Windler. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Butler. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Look, he's a guy who will never shy away from the physical aspect of the game. That's why they call him Jimmy Butler.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Iguodala comes in for Jay Crowder. Robinson's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. That free throw good from Butler.
You know, overcoming many obstacles in this path to the NBA, Jimmy Butler has greatness in him. I think that's helped him rise to every challenge.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
The Cavaliers have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And Miami has possession. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Iguodala outside. Top of the key, Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Iguodala.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Sullivan, the pass to Drummond. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Down low. Here's Butler. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And for Butler tonight, the basket is looking huge. Tough to slow down once he gets into a rhythm.
Here's Dimes, defended by Nunn. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Heat shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. The free throw drops for Butler.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. Shaq, thanks for coming by. Entertaining as always. Happy to have you on the program. You have an open share anytime you want to join us.
Anytime, Kevin. My pleasure. Whenever you guys need me, just give me a call. If I'm not doing icy hot Krispy Kreme or the Journal Insurance, you just give me a call.
Other than that, you'll be free?
Yeah, I'll be free.
That's good to know. Greg, how awesome is it to have Shaq with us, a guy who's been in the limelight for so long, and yet he seems to deal with it effortlessly.
Kev, a sign of true greatness, making difficult things look effortless. Shaq did it on the court for 19 years, 15 as an all-star, and now he's doing it as an analyst.
Here's Butler after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
Thompson is double over Butler. The shot by Thompson, no good. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Iguodala kicks to none. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From past the arc, that's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times. 19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Dimes, defended by none. Here's Okoro, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there. 7 seconds left here in the second. Butler from outside. And that one released in time, but no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cavaliers on top, running away with this one. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
And now, kicked back to the studio set after his brief tryout alongside Kevin and crew, the big fella, Shaquille O'Neal. Were you aware it was a tryout?
Well, that was great for them.
When's the last time you ever had to try out?
I've never had to try out, but it was great. I just want to let you guys know I'm missing him already.
Wow, well, it's nice of them to have you, and they can have you back then.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave right now then, Kenny.
Okay.
You feel that way.
That's why you feel that way about us.
I'm just saying, I miss him. I miss you guys
you
too, but I miss him.
Don't let the door hit you, big fella.
Oh, wow.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Dimes has been sensational.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs, and the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Dimes, and it's Drummond in at the center.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Back to Dragic. Fires from the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Goran Dragic is a guy used to having the ball in his hand. This time, he finishes on the catch and shoot.
Now here's Drummond. He's got 12. Here's Sullivan. But they recover it. Drummond passes to Osman. Buries it from 3-point range. Osman's got 8 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Butler. And a missed layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there, check mark. The physicality, check mark. They set the tone for this game early on. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hero passes to Butler. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Sullivan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Dimes got 34 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Dragic. Butler feeling out a bit. Back to Dragic. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the triple. Dragic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not really a long-range shooter, but going Dragic must be a priority for the defense on that play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Heat have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Dragic from outside, and the Heat another 3.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Tries from 10. Love, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the middle, here's Adebayo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
And you talk about guys who play with that chip on their shoulder. Bam Adebayo has not forgotten he was cut from the U.S. national team in 2019.
And Greg, in fact, he told those close to him, they will pay. A little extra motivation, fuel for the fire.
Dragic with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Hero. Puts up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Osman. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 11. And they double up Butler. Garland with it. Now guarded by Dragic.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
The Heat shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Duncan Robinson comes in for Hero, and it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. The free throw drops for Butler. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact, and if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Wasted no time on that one. Okoro's got 6 points.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now here's Crowder. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And the rejection by Love. Cleveland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Nance passes to Sullivan. Nunn grabs the board. He'd have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Adebayo.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Iguodala in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Dimes. He has 38 in the game. To the wing right side. Tries from 16, and that one hits back iron. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Now here's Iguodala. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Nunn can't get it to fall. Here's Thompson. Finished off the break. He's got 6.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Adebayo. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Robinson passes to Iguodala. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Iguodala's got 7 points in the game.
Doesn't matter how many years Iguodala plays in this league, he's going to give you everything he has, wire to wire.
Okoro wide open, he fires. That one wide left. Now here's Nunn. He has 7. It's good. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Outside, Porter. Passes to Nance. And Robinson comes to help. Porter outside. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Kicks it to Okoro. Another shot. Thompson passes to Sullivan. And that one is good. Dimes got 40 points.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Robinson dishes to Iguodala. The pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Olynyk. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. That free throw good from Nance. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. No good on the shot. Good D by Thompson. Cleveland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on, and you're right. I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers, and, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of. And scoring the ball extremely well. I don't think the defense is getting up into Nance enough. Got to turn up the burners a little more.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They need this, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk. Adebayo's got 13.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova, and it's Miami with the rebound. Now, Nunn. He's got 9. Here's Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
The emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
On the wing, Porter. And again, it's Cleveland.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. Nunn with it. Back to Robinson. Adebayo with the ball. He's got 15. Good D by Thompson. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Okoro shot is off. Miami's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Nunn wide open. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And Miami making a change here. Silva's checked in. Jordan Bell's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now, here's Nunn. Guarded closely. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches, right at the basket.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Robinson up top, guarded by Porter. Porter against Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Outside, Porter. And so it's Cleveland. Way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Myers Leonard, Iguodala out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Jones, and it's Silva in a power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Nunn passes to Leonard. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Well, Cleveland shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Exum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And though Exum is thin, his height and wingspan make him tough to stop inside.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Exum hits them both.
The point guard out of Australia, Dante Exum, is a rare physical specimen. Reason why he has great length at that point guard position. Great size.
Leonard finds Nunn. Bell with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Here's Jones. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Nunn. That one's not going to go. Cleveland's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Garland. Second chance shot. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Iguodala. Good D by Thompson. And so here's Cleveland. Out to the right wing. Exum passes to Thompson. Thompson is double. Here's Garland. They grab their own miss. Cleveland moving the ball around. The pass to Windler. And here's Bell. Here's Garland. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Wednesday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Andre Iguodala. So he gets them both. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Dragic kicks to Leonard. Pass to Nunn. Outside Leonard. Count the basket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Windler, the pass to Bell. To the left wing. Here's Exum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The size of Exum really causes a lot of problems for the defense. Not an easy cover at all.
Shooting for Cleveland, Dante Exum. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. From deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jacks up a 3, but they get it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Miami.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Miami making a change here. Butler's checked in. Exum hits them both.
And you really have to like what they're doing at the line in this half. Free throw percentage now up around 92%.
Outside Dragic. Outside Butler. Inside. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Thompson. And no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Dragic. And he gets it to go.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Now here's Exum. Defended by Butler. High post shot. Offensive rebound. Bell. Off with the layup. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. He gets it in there. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
One of Butler's signature moves. Drive, then convert off contact.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Eddie Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And here you look at Dimes. Sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
Exum kicks to Osman. AT that time from Leonard. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Osman, the pass to Thompson. Misses from close range. Here's Miami now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Outside Dragic. Lays it up off the glass. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, tremendous quickness off the pick and roll. Goran Dragic will run this on you all day.
And Bell kicks to Osman. Trying to get open is Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Jimmy Butler is so aggressive when he's sprinting down the floor. Few defenders have the ability to slow him down.
Achua, he's checked in for Miami. The free throw drops for Butler.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. Here's Bell. And at last, they get one to fall.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
There's Dragic with the 3. Windler with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
The Heat have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dragic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Showing the courage and strength to take it up inside. Goran will now go to the line.
And that one falls for Dragic.
A rare bad trade by the San Antonio Spurs. Dragic was their second-round pick in 2008. They traded his rights to the Suns for a player who didn't even make the roster.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Here's Bell, trying to get open as Thompson. No good from Bell. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. And the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got 19 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Bell. And he overshot that one, missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. Leonard, the pass to Butler. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Butler. Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Iguodala outside. Throws it up high, and Jones with the stuff.
That's why Iggy's teammates love him. He's always looking to set them up.
It's stolen by Jones. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Myers Leonard. Crowder comes in for Achua. Butler, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Tyler Hero in for Andre Iguodala. Pass to Hero. The kick out to Dragic. Shoots. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Dragic has got 18 points now here in the second half. The Cavaliers leading by 22. Here's Sullivan, and he dunks it down.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Butler dishes to Dragic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, he's a player who battles for everything he gets. Dragic with the chance to tack on one more.
And that one falls for Dragic. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up. Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
The Cavaliers leading by 21. Down low, here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
He has a monster wingspan, the elevation for his size. Drummond able to finish with authority on a consistent basis.
Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely. Count that one.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help. Oh, did you see that?
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Here's Hero. He kicks it to Butler. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Pass to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Love. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Second chance opportunities. Love with the great instincts beats everyone to the ball.
Outside Dragic. The pass to Hero. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. The shot missing. Cleveland controlling the game. The kick out to Porter. The three. Cans it from downtown.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Dimes. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great drive to the rim by Iggy. His aggressiveness really forcing the D to get physical with him.
The free throw drops for Iguodala. And Iguodala drops them both.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Dimes.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. And here's none. To the middle, here's Jones. Jones, nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Dellavedova, the pass to Bell. Thompson, left side. Back to Bell. Kicks it to Exum. Fires the three. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Quietly becoming more dangerous on the offensive end. Thompson draws contact.
Shooting for Cleveland. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Here's Iguodala. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.